All right. So today we're going to deep dive into something truly fascinating. You sent over some really interesting articles and research on EcoTrack AI, and it seems like you're really interested in seeing how AI can be used not just, for convenience, but for actually like protecting our planet. And I got to say, EcoTrack AI seems to be doing just that.
Yeah, it's like a guardian angel for the Earth,
Yeah.
using AI to monitor, analyze, and predict environmental conditions.
Yeah.
And what I think is really cool is that it doesn't just stop at collecting the data, it like translates it into actionable insights. So it's bridging that gap between just information and like real world action. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
Empowering governments and organizations and even individuals to make, informed decisions that are going to positively impact the environment.
Okay. I'm intrigued.
Mhm.
So if EcoTrack AI is like this, environmental superhero, what kind of data is it working with? Was it watching our every move?
It's like taking the planet's pulse. It pulls
Yeah.
data from a whole bunch of different sources. Think about like satellite imagery on a huge scale, tracking things like deforestation and melting ice caps.
Okay.
But then zoom in closer and you've got like these IoT sensors, these tiny little digital scouts all over the globe, reporting on everything from like air quality to animal movements.
So it's getting the big picture and the like ground level details
Yeah.
too.
Exactly.
That's really impressive. But what I'm really curious about is what EcoTrack can do with all this information.
Yeah.
Does it just send us like a report card on the planet's health? Or can it actually like help us solve problems?
It's definitely not just about generating reports.
Yeah.
EcoTrack AI is all about action.
Okay.
For instance, it can compare satellite images over time to identify like areas where deforestation is happening, and that can help to catch, illegal logging operations
Wow.
red-handed.
So it's like having a detective out there protecting our forests.
Yeah, it's like giving nature a voice,
Right.
It's allowing nature to like signal where it needs help.
Are there other examples of EcoTrack AI in action? What about like wildfires or water pollution?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So EcoTrack AI uses this fascinating technology called machine learning.
So,
And it's basically teaching a computer to learn from data and make predictions.
okay.
And in this case, the AI learns from past environmental data to predict like future trends.
Okay.
So by analyzing things like thermal imaging and sensor data, it can predict like the path of a wildfire.
Oh, wow.
And that allows firefighters to respond, more strategically and
Right.
potentially save lives and property.
That's incredible.
But-
So it's not just about reacting to problems. It's about getting ahead of them.
Exactly.
What about water pollution? Can EcoTrack AI help us there as well?
You bet.
Okay.
EcoTrack AI can analyze changes in the water composition and detect pollution,
Right.
before it becomes like a major crisis.
Right.
It's like an early warning system for our waterways,
Wow.
helping to safeguard, aquatic ecosystems and ensure clean water for everyone.
This is mind-blowing. So EcoTrack AI is acting as this powerful tool for addressing some of the most pressing environmental challenges we face. But what about the bigger picture? Can it help us tackle global issues like climate change?
This is where those predictive capabilities really come into play,
Yeah.
By crunching massive amounts of data, including historical weather patterns and climate models, it can forecast the likelihood and intensity of events like hurricanes, floods, and droughts.
So it's not just about responding to current crises. It's about anticipating and preparing for future challenges too.
Exactly.
That seems incredibly valuable, especially as we face the growing impacts of climate change.
Right. And by providing that kind of foresight, EcoTrack AI can help communities and governments make informed decisions, about infrastructure and resource allocation and disaster preparedness.
Right.
It's about empowering us to be proactive rather than reactive,
Totally.
in the face of a changing climate.
This is truly impressive.
Mhm.
It seems like EcoTrack AI is providing like a real sense of hope in a time when many people feel like overwhelmed by the scale of environmental problems.
I agree.
Yeah.
What I find inspiring is that it's not just about like cold, hard data. It's about using technology with love for our planet,
Totally.
to connect with nature in a deeper way and to foster a sense of unity in tackling these challenges.
Okay, I'm completely on board with this idea of AI as a force for good in the environmental realm. But I'm curious, Who is actually using EcoTrack AI? Is it just for scientists and governments, or can, like, others get involved?
That's what's so great about it. It's designed to have a wide-reaching impact.
Okay.
So governments and NGOs are definitely using it to inform policy decisions and allocate resources and respond to environmental emergencies.
It's like a high-tech advisor for those making big decisions about our planet.
Precisely.
Yeah.
But it goes beyond that. Businesses are finding incredible value in EcoTrack AI as well.
Businesses, how
Yeah.
so?
Well, think about farmers, for example. They can utilize EcoTrack AI's weather predictions to make, crucial decisions about planting and harvesting.
Okay.
Protecting their crops from extreme weather events, or insurance companies can use it to, assess risks more accurately and maybe even offer new types of environmental insurance.
That makes sense.
Right.
I'm guessing businesses can also use it to become more sustainable in their own operations.
You got it.
Okay.
Companies can track their environmental impact and identify areas for improvement and make sure that their practices are aligned with, a commitment to protecting the planet.
Right.
It's really about fostering a sense of shared responsibility
Yeah.
for the environment across all sectors.
This is incredibly encouraging. It's like we're finally starting to see technology used in a way that benefits both people and the planet. But you mentioned that EcoTrack AI has implications for individuals as well. How does that work?
Well, you might not have like a personal EcoTrack AI system in your home, but it's still impacting your life in profound ways because the information and insights generated by EcoTrack AI, they often make their way into publicly accessible platforms and reports and educational resources.
So even if I'm not directly interacting with EcoTrack AI, I'm still benefiting from its work.
Exactly.
Okay.
Imagine accessing a website or app powered by EcoTrack AI that provides real-time information about air quality in your neighborhood.
Okay.
Or, personalized tips on how to reduce your carbon footprint.
Right.
It's about empowering individuals to make informed choices and contribute to a healthier planet.
This is really exciting. It feels like we're moving towards a future where technology and environmental stewardship go hand in hand.
Yeah.
But before we get too carried away with the potential of EcoTrack AI, I want to make sure we understand how it actually works. It's magic.
Sure.
What are the key elements that make this system tick?
Well, at its core, EcoTrack AI is a master of data integration. It's like a giant puzzle solver bringing together, pieces of information from a whole bunch of sources to create this comprehensive picture of the environment.
So it's not just relying on one type of data, it's taking a more holistic approach.
Precisely.
Yeah. Okay.
Think of it this way. EcoTrack AI is looking at the Earth from multiple angles.
Okay.
It uses high-resolution satellite imagery to track things like changes in land use and deforestation patterns, even the melting of glaciers.
Wow. So it's like having a constant bird's eye view of the planet.
Yes.
But what about those smaller details, the stuff happening on the ground?
Right.
How does EcoTrack AI capture that information?
That's where those IoT sensors come in.
Okay.
These tiny devices scattered across diverse ecosystems, they act like millions of little reporters, constantly sending back real-time data on everything.
Oh, wow.
From air and water quality to soil conditions and even the movements of wildlife.
So it's like having a global network of environmental informants feeding information back to EcoTrack AI.
Exactly. And all of this data, the satellite imagery, the sensor readings, it all gets fed into EcoTrack AI and gives it this, incredibly detailed and up-to-the-minute understanding of what's happening in the environment.
Okay, so we got the satellite view, we've got the ground level data. Is there anything else in the mix?
There's one more crucial ingredient that adds that predictive element, and those are climate models.
Okay.
So EcoTrack AI integrates data from these sophisticated simulations, which help predict weather patterns and sea level changes and even temperature anomalies.
So it's not just looking at what's happening right now, it's also looking ahead to see what might be coming down the pike.
Precisely.
Okay.
And by combining real-time data with these powerful climate models, EcoTrack AI can help us anticipate and prepare for, future environmental challenges rather than just reacting to them after the fact.
It's incredible. It sounds like we're moving towards a more proactive and preventative approach to environmental protection. But with all this data pouring in from satellites and sensors and climate models, how does EcoTrack AI make sense of it all? I mean, we're talking about massive amounts of information.
That's where the real magic happens,
Okay.
EcoTrack AI uses these cutting-edge machine learning algorithms to analyze this mountain of data and extract meaningful insights.
So it's not just storing data, it's actively learning from it and finding patterns that we as humans might miss.
You got it.
Wow.
It's like having a superpowered detective that can sift through mountains of evidence and identify, the key clues that unlock solutions to environmental problems. And these insights allow EcoTrack AI to do some truly remarkable things.
Like what? Give me an example.
Well, remember those illegal logging operations we talked about earlier?
Yeah, yeah.
EcoTrack AI can actually pinpoint them in real time by comparing historical satellite imagery with current data.
So it can see where forests are disappearing and alert
Yep.
the authorities. That's amazing.
And it goes beyond that. EcoTrack AI can also use thermal imaging and sensor data to track the spread of wildfires,
Oh, wow.
giving firefighters a valuable tool for containing the blaze and protecting lives and property.
That's a game changer in wildfire management.
Right.
And I bet it can do the same for water pollution. Right.
Yeah, you're catching on.
Okay.
EcoTrack AI can analyze changes in water composition and pinpoint potential sources of pollution before they become major disasters.
Right.
It's like having a safeguard for our waterways.
This is mind-blowing. It seems like EcoTrack AI is giving us the tools we need to be proactive in protecting our planet, rather than just reacting to crises as they arise.
That's exactly right.
Okay.
And the possibilities go far beyond just monitoring and responding to immediate threats.
Okay.
EcoTrack AI can also help us make smarter, more informed decisions about the future.
Okay, I'm hooked. Tell me more about that. What kind of future-focused insights can EcoTrack AI provide?
Well, for one, it can help us predict and prepare for the impacts of climate change by crunching, vast amounts of data, historical weather, data satellite imagery, sensor information. EcoTrack AI can predict the likelihood and intensity of natural disasters like hurricanes, floods, and droughts.
So we're talking about being able to evacuate people in advance of a hurricane or take steps to mitigate the effects of a drought.
Precisely. It's about having the information we need to, make informed decisions and take proactive steps to protect lives and livelihoods.
That's incredible, but it sounds like the potential applications go even further than that.
They do. EcoTrack AI can also be used to track the movements of endangered species and predict how invasive species might spread, which is crucial for, protecting biodiversity.
This is amazing. It feels like we're finally starting to harness the power of technology
Yeah.
to address some of the most pressing environmental challenges facing our planet.
And it's not just about protecting species, it's about managing entire ecosystems. Imagine being able to identify the best locations for reforestation efforts, taking into account factors like soil conditions, biodiversity potential, and even the impacts of climate change. EcoTrack AI can do that.
So we're not just planting trees randomly, we're planting them where they'll have the biggest positive impact. That's smart.
Exactly. It's about using data to make more informed decisions and ensure that our conservation efforts are as effective as possible. And let's not forget about the role of EcoTrack AI in managing resources.
Yeah.
Think about industries like fishing or mining by providing real-time data on things like fish stocks or mineral deposits. EcoTrack AI can help us ensure that those resources are harvested sustainably, without causing long-term damage to the environment.
This is incredible. It sounds like EcoTrack AI is like a game changer for conservation efforts around the world. But I'm curious, who's actually using this technology? Is it just for governments and big organizations, or can smaller groups and individuals get involved too?
That's one of the most exciting things about EcoTrack AI. It's accessible to a wide range of users, so governments and NGOs are definitely using it to inform policy decisions and allocate resources effectively and respond to environmental emergencies. But businesses are also finding value in EcoTrack AI.
Okay, so it's not just about top-down regulation. It's about empowering businesses to be part of the solution.
Exactly. And it goes beyond that. Researchers and educators are using EcoTrack AI as a powerful tool for scientific discovery and environmental education. Students can explore real-time environmental data, understand the impacts of human activity on ecosystems, and learn about the technological solutions that are being developed to address these challenges.
So it's not just about solving problems today. It's about inspiring the next generation of environmental stewards. I love that. But you mentioned individuals earlier. How can everyday people get involved with EcoTrack AI?
That's a great question. So while EcoTrack AI might not be something you download as an app on your phone, it's having a ripple effect that touches all of our lives. The data and insights generated by EcoTrack AI are often made available to the public through online platforms, reports, and educational resources.
Okay, so even if I'm not directly using EcoTrack AI, I can still benefit from the information it provides.
Absolutely, and that's the beauty of it. It's about creating a more informed and engaged public where everyone has access to the knowledge they need to make a difference.
This is truly inspiring. It feels like we're at a turning point where technology is becoming a powerful force for positive change in the world. But with all this talk about data and algorithms, it's easy to forget that there are real people behind EcoTrack AI working tirelessly to protect our planet. Can you tell us a little bit about the people who are making this all happen?
You're absolutely right behind every line of code, every data point, and every insightful prediction. There's a team of dedicated individuals who are passionate about using their skills to make a difference. We're talking about scientists, engineers, data analysts, conservationists, and countless others who are working together to develop, refine, and implement EcoTrack AI. These are people who understand the urgency of the environmental challenges we face and who are committed to finding solutions.
It's heartwarming to know that there are so many brilliant minds focused on this, but I'm curious what drives these individuals, what keeps them going in the face of such complex and daunting challenges.
I think it's a combination of factors. There's a deep sense of responsibility, a recognition that we have a moral obligation to protect the planet for future generations. There's also a sense of hope, a belief that we can use technology to make a positive impact and create a better future.
Yep.
And of course, there's the sheer intellectual challenge of it all, the excitement of pushing the boundaries of what's possible with AI and using it to solve real world problems.
It's amazing to think about the collaborative spirit that must be driving this work. Are there any particular stories or examples of individuals or teams that have made significant contributions to EcoTrack AI?
There are so many stories, of individuals who have really poured their hearts and minds into making EcoTrack AI a reality.
Yeah.
You've got the programmers who spend countless hours writing and refining those algorithms, the data analysts who meticulously and, clean and organize those vast data sets, and the field researchers who gather that crucial ground level data.
Right.
But it's not just about individual contributions. It's about that collective effort, that shared passion, and that unwavering commitment to using technology for good.
It's truly inspiring to hear about the human side of this technological marvel.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also curious about the future. Where do you see EcoTrack AI going in the next 5, 10, or even 20 years?
The future of EcoTrack AI is incredibly exciting. As AI technology continues to advance, we can expect to see even more sophisticated applications emerge. Imagine being able to predict and prevent environmental disasters with even greater accuracy, or using AI to design and implement, large-scale ecological restoration projects.
Wow.
And we're also likely to see a greater emphasis on democratizing access to EcoTrack AI, making those tools and insights available to even more people around the world.
So it's not just about improving the technology itself, it's about making it more accessible and empowering more people to use it.
Exactly. The ultimate goal is to create a world where everyone has the knowledge and the tools they need to be a part of the solution. And as AI becomes more integrated into our lives.
Right.
EcoTrack AI has the potential to become a ubiquitous tool, helping us make smarter decisions about everything from our personal consumption habits to our collective efforts to protect the planet.
This is a vision of the future that I can definitely get behind. But as with any powerful technology, there are also potential risks and challenges, associated with EcoTrack AI. What are some of the things we need to be mindful of as this technology continues to evolve?
You raise a really important point. While EcoTrack AI holds immense promise, it's crucial that we develop and deploy it responsibly with careful consideration of the potential societal implications.
Yeah.
One concern is data security and privacy.
Right.
As EcoTrack AI gathers vast amounts of data about the environment, it's essential to ensure that this data is protected from unauthorized access and used responsibly.
So it's not just about the power of the technology, it's about using that power ethically and responsibly.
Exactly. We need to ensure that EcoTrack AI is used in a way that respects privacy, promotes transparency, and benefits, all of humanity and the planet as a whole, not just a select few.
This has been an incredibly insightful conversation. Thank you so much for sharing your expertise and insights with us.
It's been my pleasure.
And to our listeners, if you're feeling inspired to learn more about EcoTrack AI, we encourage you to check out the links we've provided in the show notes. It's been a fascinating deep dive into the world of AI and its potential to safeguard our planet. Thanks for joining us.